Hello and welcome back to Space Engineers. My name is Rabenschild and sorry for not posting for a few days. I kind of was busy and everything I was doing here was just not ready. Today I will give you a short video about my progress just to keep you on the line and to show you what I've done over the last days. And so I have to show you the most efficient and best wind farm that there is. It is just amazing with its 80 megawatts of power output for the sheer size it has. Let's be true, it's not very efficient. It is way too big as always, but I really like it. I kind of fell in love with it, although it definitely deserves some more work and it definitely needs some more work, but I can already show you some things. Let's start here. Look up a bit and look up a bit more. That's what I've done. That's the wind farm. It is massive. But I kind of, again, I like the form. It is, even on the backside, it is even more massive. Massiver. So, on the inside. I used the modded wind turbines, the big ones. Again, there is light in here, but I've turned it off. Let me show you how everything works just without the lights for now. But I have the modded wind turbines here. They make the majority of the output. So I added it is 12 around 60 megawatts plus is it 60? 15, 30, 45, 60 plus 3, 75. I've extended these. And then I have some normal wind turbines that I will spread out through the building because I can. I now have space to just add more wind turbines. And they don't need to be optimal. The big ones are optimal, so they run even enclosed in a building. They run under optimal yeah, how to say, their wind, come on, get it done. English can't do it. It is, the word is wind clearance, optimal wind clearance. That is what I was searching for. So these run under optimal wind clearance, and some of these do too. So I can just put some around. There's more space that I can just use for wind turbines and can have a lot of them run in here, and supplemented with maybe some solar panels whatsoever. This is a big building and it took a lot of iron to build, a lot of steel plates to build, a lot of other stuff too. There will be some windows in the top so that there is some light in there, otherwise it would be completely dark in there. But I've cut these holes so they bring in some light. The windows, these windows here are kind of weird. They I don't know. You can see that. So now here you can see they look nice and you can see everything through them, but kind of obstructed so that it is not completely obvious what's inside. But as soon as you go in and then go a bit away from the windows, they just don't know. they stop working as windows. I'm pretty sure it's the lighting engine of Space Engineers that just messes up there, and I think they are not made for these huge sizes. I want to do some work on these grated windows here to, don't know, give them a bit of a different shape. I want to maybe, I'm not sure yet. That will be experimenting. Maybe put something in front of them if I can. Have some blocks that give a bit more form to the whole thing. I'm not sure yet how to do that. Just as an idea, I kind of want to keep that in mind, and then don't know, not have these completely straight lines here. A bit nicer, a bit more with a bit more texture. But this leaves the kind of the idea that it is open, that wind can get into it, and the wind could be processed on the inside. Again, in a wind farm in Dune, it would get out the moisture of the wind, the air, and here we can simulate that. I have thought about and quickly just pushed that away to have maybe there is this water mod that kind of we could use to maybe dig a hole into the planet, and then basically you can set the water level. And if I'm not mistaken, I could set the water level below the surface. So would be nice to just have below the surface in a cave have the water that the wind farm pulls out. But I don't know, that's just a visual effect that I want to have for a very small area, and then throw a huge amount of performance on just one small visual effect. So I will build more on this building. I have to see if I need to, don't know, slope this out, smooth it a bit. Have to see how I can do that. You can see that there's a bit of an overlap here, so I maybe want to accentuate that so that it goes up and then has an overlap here that catches the wind kind of. And I don't know, the shape was the hardest thing to do. I had to, don't know, go back and forth and get this shape kind of right. The building needed to be big so that the shape makes sense. And again, with the wind farms in there, with the big ones, I got messaged by PDW Packred. He had ideas about how to make optimal wind farms with the small wind turbines, have stuff overlap. But again, this is not about complete peak efficiency. We can go in and see. I've set up automatic LCDs just to have the power output be shown, and the maximum power output right now is 88 megawatts. I'm transferring 80 to the palace, and I'm keeping the rest just for maybe some weapons. Maybe I boost that a bit more, because the lasers will take, I'm pretty sure, a lot of power if they fire. I want to have some lasers around. I'm not sure which one. Maybe Scalabjorn's bigger lasers It's again, this thing will rely on stuff that has power usage and not ammo usage. I don't want to always go back and forth and bring in ammo. At the moment there is nothing to shoot at, so I'm not really worried, but I want the station, this power station to be able to at least defend itself. And yeah, maybe with a bit more power that will be possible. Again, this video will be relatively short, so I can also bring it to you today. I'm recording really late in the day, and I want to have a quick update for you so that you can see the progress. It didn't work on the palace at all. I just brought materials over here. Yeah, I did one thing. I've put up another assembler, but the main thing was just bring in materials. With the ship here, I kind of had to go over to the ship and use that for a while, because driving back and forth with the truck at one point then just took a lot of time away, and the materials, especially the steel plates, just went fast. I've set up a few build and repair systems, and even they took hours to just weld this whole thing up. Yeah, I have 5 build and repair systems, and they took ages. Basically, you could in the beginning see the last blocks being welded up there, and that's work for hours now. I'm configuring some lights so that I can turn on the lights in there if I want, and see that. Not that it helps, it just helps when you're close to it. Here it is the same, so you go away and then the LOD settles in, and then you kind of lose the light on the interior. But we can go close to it, have some light in there just to see what's going on, and then we can turn it off so it doesn't. This thing is performance heavy anyways, I'm pretty sure. I didn't see the PCU. Let us take a look if we can see the physical shapes. Physical shapes are not too bad. Blocks, nearly 10,000 blocks. PCU 16,000. It's again for an 80 megawatt reactor. It is maybe a bit too crazy, but I like it. I've set this up just so I can reload energy a bit faster. There is no O2 here or anything like that. It's just the pure building with the few wind farms in there and the power transmitter. I don't even have an antenna or anything like that. You can see it's not a crazy build when it comes to different things that I've set up here. Relatively easy, but the shape was killing me. Good. People, again, I don't have a lot to show. It was just the whole week I did this, and it needs a bit of work on the inside too. Again, I want to, for one, spread out some more wind turbines and maybe smooth out the shape in the back a bit, but not sure yet. It's not done yet. I will try to kind of finish it. Maybe give it a color. I always appreciate color suggestions here. I don't want to make it the same as the palace, the bluish. Maybe I go with the sand color or the brownish color that most of the builds have, so that it is kind of hidden in the sand. I will bring in some blinky lights, maybe on the sides, on the top, and on the back, so that you can see it in the night while flying, because it is a huge thing. You would ram it and then everything would be destroyed, man. The parking space in the front, I widened it. I will put up 1 or 2 more connectors so that I can place some of the containers here and leave them here. Up until now, I just flew back and forth with the container, emptied out the container, brought the container back, brought in the new materials that Tim has built there. It is crazy. Good, but I think that will be all for today. Yeah, again, just a short episode as an update, and to keep you, yeah, in the know what I'm doing here. Let me know again if you have any color suggestions. There's still the wish that I build a worm memorial, or a worm basically, so something in the distance that just resembles a sandworm. I know that there is sandworms as creatures, but this planet doesn't have creatures, so I can't just add them and then they work. So the idea was that I built something that resembles a sandworm just in the distance so that it is visible. I don't know how. I will maybe try, but I'm not. When it comes to shapes, again, you can see this took a week. Good people, I say thanks for watching. Hope you liked this episode. Let me know what your opinion is, if there's things I maybe should look into or change. Otherwise, yeah, I hope to see you in the next episode. See ya, guys.